Okay, so this is part 4 of my tutorial on how to make a paper mache AK47. And so the first thing we're going to do in part 4 is we're going to be making the little block that the sight rests on. It's the sight right there, and that's the adjuster. But as I've said before, my printer messes up the colors, but it still prints the shape, so that's all I need. And so this fits like right here, right next to the receiver. Right on top of the receiver, right next to the bolt. And then that's where the sight would be. We're going to add the sight in the last part where I'm going to do all the details like the trigger guard, the magazine catch thing. And so this is a really simple thing because all you need to do is you just don't think about the sight, just think about the block. You just need to cut this block out, really, that's all. You just want to cut it out in this rectangular shape 4 times, so that's even height with all the rest. And then cut that out and glue it together, and it should fit there. There's really no details to this thing, so we're not going to do any special cutting to that. So that's all you have to do for that. Okay, so I did the thing with the rear sight is. This is the block that it rests on, and I basically cut out all 4 rectangles, as I showed earlier how to make the rectangles. Now I cut out all 4 and I glued them together, and they fit right next to this bolt piece right there. And then that's all you have to do for that piece. The next piece, however, is the handle. As you can see, I have a picture of it already. And we're going to be making the bottom part of the handle first. If you can, you can see this little rectangle I drew in here. That represents where the barrel is going to come out of. And since you don't want it to be all flimsy, you're going to stick the barrel into there to keep it from moving around. And like we're going to stick it in here instead of having it just be wiggling at the edge, just glued in there. So what you're going to do is you're going to put this on a piece of cardboard. You're going to draw the outline of it onto the cardboard, only the bottom part, and then I'll show you how to put in the rectangle into the cardboard drawing thing later. Okay, so what I did is I drew the shape of the handle onto a piece of cardboard. I cut it out already, and then I drew on the part where the barrel would go in. The barrel's gonna be thicker than this, but you get the idea. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut out 3 the exact same shape as your first one, counting your first one, so 3 in total of these. And then you're gonna do 2 that go along the smaller line right here, and then they don't and they also you don't cut that out on the last 2. So you'll have 3 with that cut out and the wider thing, and 2 with the thinner line there and no with that cut out. Okay, so this is the front handle on the AK47. It's made with 5 pieces of cardboard. They're all glued together with glue. Right in this part here is where the barrel is gonna go in, and we're gonna glue that in later. And oh yeah, so basically I made it come in a little bit here to give it make it so it's gonna be a little more smoother, like edging when I paper mache it. And this is the bottom part. Fits right the end of the receiver. Give me this here. Okay, so the handle goes there, and that's what your AK should look like right now. The next part we're going to be doing is the top of the handle. This part up here. It's going to go like that. This, like the bottom handle, has markings here for where the top part of the barrel is going to go in, the gas chamber. So what you're going to do is, like the bottom, we're going to cut 3 pieces of cardboard in the shape of the top one. You're going to cut in through here so that the barrel can fit in. And you're going to do 3 of those. And then you're going to do 2 that go, well, I'll show you that later. Okay, so this is the top part of the handle on the AK47. So just like the bottom, I cut in a place at the front where the barrel's going to be in so I can stick it in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out 3 of these cardboard, like same exact shape. And then I'm also going to cut 2 that have cardboard here, like they're not cut into the piece. It's just going to be covered in there. And on those 2, I'm also going to cut the top a little bit short along this line, and you'll see why later. Okay, so this is the top part of the handle on the front handle on the AK. I see that hole right in there. It's where the barrel's gonna go, the top gas chamber. And this is, you know, the top handle on the AK. So by now you should have the stock, the handle, the receiver, the magazine, the bolt thing, the bottom handle, sight holder, and the top handle. So it should look like this. That's all for now.